Special thank you to LS11 channel members. Join the channel today for early access, bonus content, and more. Yeah!
Hello, LS11 Universe. It's the Doctor. And Xander number 3. Nice of you to bother to join us today. I had my priorities straight on Thursday, and I make no apologies about it. Welcome to Los Angeles Wrestling. Welcome to Workin for the weekend. Folks, everybody's working for the weekend. Everybody wants a new romance, except me. I like mine. Yeah. We are kicking things off here tonight on the final LAW special before Zanzenega, the 10th anniversary. Coming up, folks, in 4 weeks' time. That is right. And we bookend tonight with a huge set of 8-person tag matches to bookend Workin for the weekend. Kicking us off tonight, we have got the LAW champion Rick C, the United States champion Grim Rocker, the Internet champion Liam Malone, and Trey Terrace, the Call League of Nations. That is right. As the Call League of Nations have made their way to the ring. And on the other side of the ring, smoke him if you got him, Doc. As it looks like the 3 members of the Rascals that are teaming up tonight are Trey Miguel, Zachary Wentz, and Byron Reed. That is right, the Rascals from TNA Wrestling making their way down to the ring. They have formed a bit of an odd couple friendship. I don't know if couple's the right word for it, Doc. You know what? You're not wrong. They have formed a bit of an odd friendship with one TNA Knockouts champion, Elizabeth Bell. And that is who they team up with tonight, because we know it is official for Zanzenega in 4 weeks' time, 29 nights from tonight. Grim Rocker and Elizabeth Bell face off for the LAW United States Championship. So here she comes, the former LAW Women's Champion. Over 800 days, she's the longest reigning champion in LS11 history. That she is. LAW will get added to the website probably 10 of the season. They'll have that kind of stuff on there. Elizabeth Bell making her way down to the ring. The show stopper is in the house. So, let's do this. Rick C and Trey Miguel starting it out. Credit where it's due to Trey Miguel, Doc. For what? Shooting a shot with Eliza at every chance he's had. He has done that, hasn't he? He did it as recently as Thursday. I didn't see that. Yeah, I know. You were nose deep in Flama. Hey, now. With my nose. Gross! You're the one that made the joke. Trey Miguel, headlock takeover there, knocking back Rick C. Goes for a discus forearm. Rick with a big right hook now. Trey coming in now. Rick kicking out the legs. Hold him here, and Rick C with Trey Miguel. Pops him up into an atomic drop. And now Rick, right hook knocks Trey down. Trey Miguel takes the shot at Zachary Wentz instead now, and Trey Miguel. You know, they really shouldn't have put two guys named Trey in this match together. That's only going to be hard for stupid people like you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? I mean, you're stupid. Don't mince words, why don't you? Now a kick out there from Rick as Trey Miguel went into the cover now. Trey Miguel goes for a kick now. Rick C goes for him again. Counted. Trey Miguel has Rick now. Zachary Wentz taking the shot now, and Trey Miguel drop kicks him. Although he bumps into Zachary Wentz there. Myron Reed trying to help out against Rick here, but now Trey Miguel is caught, and Trey Miguel into the corner now. Rick putting the boots to him. Rick has got Trey down here, and Rick's got him up, throws him into the corner. Tag is made. In comes the internet champion, Liam Malone. Here they come. Liam enters the mix. Goes for the elbow. Trey Miguel knocking Liam into the ropes here. Trey Miguel. Adding Liam here, and Trey with a right hook connects. Liam rolls out of the ring now, and Trey Miguel. What a baseball! What a dive to the outside. Like a heat-seeking missile with that one. Liam with the kick into the head. Down goes Miguel. And now Malone picking Miguel back up to his feet, and Liam. They throw Trey back into the ring now, and Liam Malone back in after Trey here, getting Trey back up now. Goes for a kick. Sweeps out the leg now, and Trey taken down now by Liam. Liam getting knocked back here. Trey Miguel clotheslines the hell out of him. Tag is made. Myron Reed is in. The bigger competitors, rather, of both sides in on this one. Kind of a counter now. Kick to the midsection. Liam goes for a kick. And Myron Reed, rather, with the Hurricane Rana now. Liam goes for them. Liam countered. Kick in the midsection of Myron. Myron Reed now. Thrown in the corner. Tag is made. Trey Terrace is in. And Trey Terrace with the big splash. This is Trey Terrace's official in-ring debut. He was part of the Rumble a couple of weeks ago. And Scorched Earth was one of the final four. Now, this Myron Reed has his leg swept out by Trey Terrace now. And Trey Terrace gets caught. Spanish fly from Myron Reed. Now Myron, the elbow strike, knocking back Trey Terrace. Throws him into the corner now. Big kick there. Down goes Terrace now, and Myron Reed picking out the legs now. Myron with Trey Terrace now. Here we go. Swings him around into the corner of the Rascals. Tag is made. Zachary Wentz is in. Double team there now, and Zachary Wentz knee into the back. The Rascals have been an incredible team as of late. We know they've got this trilogy to finish up with NRW in just 2 weeks at TNA Final Resolution. That is right. They'll finish that, and the winners will challenge. Oh, big boot there. Will challenge the Young Guns of Ace Austin and the Gun Brothers at Xandria for Bullet Club's Trios titles. Trey Terrace now countered. Trey Terrace. Oh, Zachary Wentz now. Zachary Wentz. Here we go. Big takedown there from Zachary Wentz. Now Wentz into standing shooting star, into a cover. It's been a rough few weeks for the Claw. It really has. I mean, they've been dropping matches left and right. They felt so invincible for so long, but now, you know, JT, Tatum, and Eliza got the win over him just a couple of weeks ago on the Ray Woods Celebration of Life. And, you know, they haven't lost any of their titles yet, but it's just been every time they're in these big multi-person matches, as there was a miscommunication there between Liam and Trey for a moment. But every time they're in these big multi-person matches, it seems like the other team is getting the better of them. It really does. And I mean, look at that. Rick C getting knocked back here by Zachary Wentz. And Zachary Wentz taking down the LAW champion. Rick goes down now, and Zachary Wentz, the LAW champ, throwing him into the corner. And now, wait a minute, Zach and Trey with a big tag there. And big double team from the Rascals. Now Rick gets caught with that big knee strike there. Trey Miguel into standing shooting star for the 1, for the 2, no. Now Rick with the sidestep now. Rick into... Oh, here we go. Look at that! Turns him inside out with that clothesline there. Rick saved by Zachary Wentz. Now Rick C taking the fight to the Rascals. Oh, wait a minute. Zachary Wentz. From whence he came. Rick goes down now, and Rick taking down Eliza. Eliza thrown into the barricade now by Rick and Rick C. Trey Miguel now into... Whoa, swinging! Neck breaker there on Rick. And now Trey goes for a moonsault off the ropes. Miguel, Hurricane Rana. Grabbing Rick back to his feet now, and Rick. The corner now. Here we go. Elizabeth Bell's in for the first time. The showstopper coming in against the LAW champion. Now, oh, what a clothesline there from Rick. Tag is made. Crim Rocker is in. Here we go. Crim and Eliza picking up right where they've left off these last few tag matches. Crim with that big knee into the face of the Knockouts champion and launches herself with that kick. Eliza into a super kick now. Down goes Crim. And now Eliza going for whom the bell tolls. Crim with the clothesline, taking her down. Eliza goes for the forearm. Eliza not going to back now, and Crim getting caught with forearms now. Eliza, back elbow, hits the ropes, clothesline. Down goes Crim Rocker here, and Eliza. The head now, and Crim. Oh, wait a minute, Crim. Here we go. Facial reconstruction to the Knockouts champ. Trey Miguel saving his girl. I think Trey would like to think that she's his girl, but I don't think Eliza agrees. You know what? You're right, actually. Eliza into that big clothesline there, taking down Crim Rocker now, and Crim kick to the head of Eliza. Eliza, pop-up punch, taking down Crim. Oh, Crim. Oh, wait a minute, Trey Terrace. Oh, no. Eliza set off that turnbuckle by Crim. And wait a minute, Rick and Liam taking down the Rascals, and Crim. Crim Rocker with the Crimmy's elbow. And now Crim with the Knockouts champ. Facial reconstruction cover. 1, 2, 3. Crim Rocker with the win. Just like that, the Call, League of Nations, the Klon have punched their tickets to the big win tonight, and Crim has got the momentum heading into Zanzenega. Massive win there for the Klon tonight, picking some of their momentum back up after an off few weeks heading into Scorched Earth. So, with the Klon getting the win there, we got some more action coming up next here on Workin for the Weekend. We got a big show for everybody here tonight. That we do. So, Rick, Crim, Liam, and Trey with the big win there tonight. All right, well, folks, coming up next here on LAW, working for the weekend. Gabriella Bennett of the Circus of Chaos makes her way down to the ring. So, Gabriella Bennett, Blackout herself, has made her way to the ring. Big matchup here tonight for her. She is taking on the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble from Scorched Earth. The woman that's going to challenge our LAW Women's Champion, Cammy, for that championship at Xandria. So, here comes her opponent. Here comes Exterminatrix Cora Xandria to the ring. So, Cora, the Exterminatrix, a killing machine, has made her way to the ring. Without any further ado, here we go. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. Cora. Cora and Bennett now logging up. Gabriella Bennett has a hold of her by the head, and Gabriella Bennett trying to fight her now. Trying to take it down. Cora Xandria taking it down. Grabbing her back up to her feet now, and Cora lifts her up and launching the bigger woman with the powerbomb. Gabriella Bennett is the only woman in this division that might be bigger than Cora, and Cora knocking her down. Well, when Cora entered the Scorched Earth Rumble just a few weeks ago, she came in and she dominated. And it's not like she came in at the very end. She came in the final third of it, yes. But she didn't just walk in at like number 30 and just throw out a few people. She came in and she cleaned house from the time she entered that Rumble. Right now, Gabriella Bennett, the woman that was in the final two with her, getting taken for a ride. Now Cora hits her with a massive clothesline. And Cora Xandria now picks her back up. Pulls her in. Gabriella Bennett, though, fighting back, though. Bennett fighting back. For a clothesline of her own, Cora had it scouted. Cora's got her up again. And running powerbomb again. Oh, look at this from Cora. Just these almost methodical moves here at this point, taking it down. Cora taking out the legs again. After the legs of a woman that's bigger than you like that, she's going to have a hard time standing up. Hard time hitting those big power moves she normally does. Gabriella Bennett now swung around Cora. Oh, no. The same choke she's used to put people to sleep for weeks now. It's over. She chokes out Gabriella Bennett in a matter of seconds. And that's one of the biggest and baddest in the division. Just like that. Cora Xandria getting the win. Huge win there. And well, speaking of Connold, who we know, as you said, she was designed to take out. Right? Said. Well, Connold's in action. Up next. All right, folks. Well, coming up next. Here comes the untouchable Desperado, KJ Elliot. Is he a better commentary partner than me? He doesn't leave in the middle of a show to go get laid. That doesn't answer my question. Fuck you. KJ Elliot making his way down to the ring, though, nonetheless. You don't get to nonetheless me, you fucking asshole. KJ Elliot, this is one of the biggest matches of his career here in LAW. A chance to go one-on-one with the face of the LS11 originals. So, KJ Elliot, this is a huge night of action for him. A huge opportunity. Tonight he's got Connold, and in 7 nights on the next LAW episode, he's got Xanda. He's got 2 of the best back to back. Here he comes. The Exterminator, Connold Zanzenega, making his way to the ring. Oh, Connold. He's talking about how he feels lost on the road to Xandamania. He doesn't know what his path to Xandamania looks like. He is feeling lost. He is feeling a little bit worried about that fact. That's right, because he has been on every Xandamania since he arrived at LS11 Universe in 2021. That's right, 2018 there wasn't a Xandamania, and then 2019 and 2020 he hadn't entered the LS11 Universe proper. He was in Xanda's content, he was around, but he is here tonight now. KJ Elliot beating him may not be a direct path to Xandamania, but it might at least get Connold on the right track. We know he's got Will Ospreay coming up in a couple of weeks' time. He's got Will Ospreay coming up in a couple of weeks' time at Grand Spectacle in Japan. Here we go. Connold and KJ Elliot. And we are starting out with fists flying. Connold and K, big shots back and forth here. Oh, and punch after punch at one another. Connold and K, the bell is hardly rung and the fists are already flying. You can sense the desperation from Connold to figure out his road to Xandamania. And you can sense the desperation from K to prove he belongs with some of the best in LAW. A leapfrogging Connold now, and K grabbing onto Connold. Headbutt knocking him down. LAW General Manager goes down. KJ Elliott runs the ropes. Big splash, knocking Connold down again. KJ now getting him back up to his feet here. KJ Elliott. Big kicks now, knocking back Connold. Goes for a jab to the midsection. Connold with a headbutt, knocks him back. Connold throws K, knocks him into the referee's chop block, taking him down. KJ Elliott answers back now, and K. Kick, Connold answers back now, and Connold. Kick to the midsection. Here we go, lifts up K, and Connold with powerbomb. Now Connold goes for the double axe handle. KJ Elliott knocked back here. Connold ducks underneath. Pele kick knocks down KJ. Connold, as we've said, has been kind of on demon time, as they call it as of late. That's what the fans have dubbed it right now. They're calling him Demon Time Connold. But KJ Elliott's looking to shut him down tonight. K now with Connold into the corner. Connold, he's got to focus on K, though, tonight. You let the fact that Will Ospreay is coming after you in just 3 weeks' time, you let that get in your head, and you're not going to be able to get out of this one as easily. That is right, as Connold now with KJ, throwing him back into the ring. K wanted to keep this respectful and in the ring against Connold. Connold now goes for him. K sidesteps and headbutt to the Exterminator again. And Connold now and KJ Elliott slamming him down by the back of the head. Back up to his feet now. KJ Elliott, big roundhouse kick. Connold goes down now, and K with that big drop kick there. KJ Elliott's got Connold down, going up now to the top rope. KJ Elliott poised and in position. K has got Connold right where he wants him, and K went for that big splash. Connold out of the way. Connold chop blocks him. Taking him down there now, and K is down. K. He managed to hit Connold with the Zenith City drop kick there. Caught now, and K with Connold. Off the ropes, pops him up. Spine buster, taking him down. Into a cover. 1, 2. No, only a 1 count. Connold getting the shoulders up. KJ Elliott now with Connold in the corner. Goes for a splash. No. Connold now. Hold on. Into springboard Superman punch. A cover on K. He hit it for the first time on Thursday, and he has not looked back since. No, he has not. Connold running in. KJ Elliott. Sidewalk slam. Both men going for these rapid-fire covers on one another here. They know they got to try and just exhaust the other big man if they want any chance of getting out of this one. Connold getting kicked down now. Connold sidesteps the right hook. Counter for counter now. K. KJ Elliott going for that kick. Connold countering. Connold goes for a clothesline. Hits it with the Zenith City dropkick. Connold still standing. And K, wait a minute. Looking for medicated. Into a cover. 1, 2. Kick out from the Exterminator. Okay, going back up to the top rope. KJ Elliott. Death from above. Connold out of the way. Now Connold goes for the spear. K out of the way. KJ Elliott had the springboard spear scouted this time. It's what took Connold out of the Scorched Earth Rumble it's what Connold took him out of the Scorched Earth Rumble with a few weeks ago in the final 3. Now K hits the spine buster again. Into the face there from KJ Elliott, grabbing Connold. Back up to his feet here, and Connold thrown across the ring into the corner by K. KJ Elliott with Connold up on the top rope now, and Connold dumped over the top out to the floor. KJ now is getting fired up here. Connold is down. Referee at the count of 3. Connold now staggering back to his feet here in the Exterminator. Count of 7, Connold. Back up on the apron, K. No, Connold knocks him back, and Connold. Spear! What a spear to K! Connold! 1, 2, KJ Elliott kicked out of the spear! What the hell? Connold going up. Win for SSP. K hits the ropes now, and KJ Elliott taking him down. K avoided the SSP. That would have done it otherwise. KJ Elliott dumping Connold out of the ring again. And K going to the outside with him now. KJ kick to the midsection, has Connold. Pulls him in now, and Connold. Holy hell! Power bombed across the guardrail. Now KJ Elliott. Here we go. Setting Connold up for... Holy! The wake-up call. 1, 2. Connold kicks out. Another one of K's best shots. And Connold kicked out. Connold now answering back against K. Knocking him down here, and Connold putting the boots to him now. K now gets dropped. Connold taking him down. Connold runs the ropes. Big knee strike there to K. Connold now getting him back up to his feet, and Connold looking for Steiner screwdriver. KJ knocks him back. K, hold on. Hits him with the 218. Connold is still in it. 218 driver. The Exterminator still alive. Rolling super kick takes him down. Connold now running the ropes, getting a full head of steam. Spear! Absolutely leveling KJ Elliott. No! What the hell? KJ Elliott's still in it. K has taken 2 springboard spears, and it's still not enough. K with hello from Norway. And now KJ Elliott looking for another medicated. That might do it. 1, 2. Connold barely getting the shoulder up. And now K getting Connold back up to his feet with a big kick. Connold answering back. Connold and KJ throwing big shots at one another. Gonna get the better of these strikes this time. Connold and K. Big shots for shots here. Back and forth. Look at the chest of K. The bruising all over him is evident. Connold knocking him back. Connold roll through. Super kick on the button. Connold now getting K back to his feet, and Connold hits the Pele kick on him. Kicking him down now. K rolls through though. KJ Elliott whips him with that kick. Pulls him in. K launches Connold across the ring. Both men down. Both have taken a beating. Both are down. Now KJ Elliott with Connold. Connold answers back with a kick. Connold goes for him. K answers back. K. No. Connold gets knocked back. K. Shady lariat. Taking him down. Shady lariat. Connold off the ropes into chop block, knocking him down. Connold and Kay are both down. Kay pulling himself up in the ropes, and Connold getting fired up here. Connold. What? Well, Connold's going up the ramp. His music's playing and he knows he's in town. The music stopped. He's not here. Will Ospreay. His music hits, but he's not here. And Kay. No way. Kay. 2-18. Driver. From above. 1, 2, 3. Holy shit. Give a minor assist to Will Ospreay, who I suppose got in touch with the LAW productions truck or something, had his music hit, but he never came out. A fake out of Ospreay's music, distracting Connold for that one extra moment KJ Elliot needed, and the untouchable Desperado. KJ Elliot. KJ Elliot has done it. KJ Elliot. Someone wake him up and tell him he's not dreaming. He just pinned Connold Zanzenega. Holy hell. KJ Elliot has arrived. And the road to Xandria is cloudier and cloudier for Connold. All right, folks, coming up next, it is time to find out who is going to go to Xandria 10 to challenge for the LAW Tag Team titles against the Bullet Club Young, or not the Bullet Club Young Guns, the Call League of Nations, or the Circus of Chaos. That is right, because here come NRW's Colton Scribner and Shinobi to the ring. That is right, Colton and Shinobi. A big matchup for them here tonight. So, NRW have made their way to the ring. Out next, here come Datum. They were the team handpicked by the board. So, Out next, First Class. Oh, I heard they're not returning Liam's phone calls. That's what I've heard. Don't know what the deal is there. Well, nonetheless, Rich Swann and AJ Francis make their way to the ring, and finally the last team. Here they come first. Alexander Blackstone. So, Blackstone has made his way to the ring. Will he manage to make his way to Zanzenega for another big match? Last year he had that hell of a showdown with David Arquette, a match that had no right to go as hard as it did. And teaming up with him tonight, we've been calling them the Nightmare Blunt Rotation as a duo. Add Raj Desi in there and it gets real nightmarish. Frankie Kazarian makes his way to the ring. Kaz has made his way to the ring tonight. Team with Alexander Blackstone. It's elimination rules. The last team standing between NRW, First Class, Jadum, and the Nightmare Blunt Rotation will go to Zanzenega to challenge the winners of what I believe will be our next matchup, in fact. So, it will be. I'm looking at the run order now. It will be our next match. Colton with a big knee to JT. Alexander Blackstone and Frankie Kazarian and AJ Francis. The big trucks is getting the little trucks. Blackstone taken down by a clothesline. Colton taking up JT. JT answers back, taking him down. Now Rich Swann going to Colton. Shinobi going at AJ Francis here. JT putting the boots to Frankie Kazarian. Tatum now knocking back AJ Francis. They had a big matchup last week where Tatum wiped the floor with AJ Francis. Shinobi getting JT away from his tag partner, knee into the back. Colton goes for that flying cutter. The distance Colton gets on his cutters is kind of insane. It really is. Alexander Blackstone rolling into the ring. JT grabbing the leg now, and JT saying, no, you're not getting away from me. JT and Blackstone, they got a lot of history here in LS11 as well. JT was the first one to go defend Elizabeth Bell after Blackstone did everything he did to her. Right is now JT. Blackstone managed to escape him for a long time. Colton taking down Rich Swann. JT finally getting his hands on Blackstone here. Rolling Thunder on the floor. Now AJ Francis getting taken down here by Colton Scribner now. Colton Scribner taken down. AJ Francis with that big headbutt there. And Frankie Kazarian has JT down, going for the head. JT is in trouble now. And Colton, springboard spear. AJ Francis goes down. JT taking down AJ. Taking down. Wait a minute. JT grabbing Colton. JT Jason. Grabbing Colton Scribner. Takes him down. Hits the ropes. Hits him with that sliding elbow. JT. Super kick to Colton. He sees who's entering the ring, though. JT turns his attention to AJ Francis now. And Alexander Blackstone even going after Francis here. Kaz with the big kicks now. Noggin back JT. Roundhouse kick. Shinobi. Grabs Frankie Kazarian. Look at Alexander Blackstone now. Oh, Shinobi with a massive stomp. Taking down Tatum. JT coming to save his partner. He's going for that flying cutter. Blackstone goes for right hook. JT JT is getting assaulted from all sides here. Now Rich Swann kicked back here. Alexander Blackstone nogging him back. Blackstone now takes down Rich Swann. Colton goes for a kick to AJ Francis. Tatum's caught by AJ Francis. Now Tatum with AJ Francis up. And the Lord's Bomb. Cover. 1, 2, 3. AJ Francis eliminated. And now Rich Swann has got a hold of JT. Tatum looking to make first class. The first team eliminated. JT driver. Into a cover now. Hooks the leg. There's a kick out. Now, Shinobi. Oh no, Shinobi just eliminated Tatum. Shinobi hit that sliced bread on Tatum. JT is on his own. Colton with a stunner to Frankie Kazarian. NRW has got the numbers game right now. JT sent out of the ring by Rich Swann. Colton. What's he thinking here? Colton Scribner. Big neck breaker from Rich Swann. Colton with a spear to Alexander Blackstone. Into a cover. 1, 2, no! Colton's got that kendo stick now. JT with a flying clothesline to Colton. Remember, NRW and Tatum had plenty of problems towards the end of last year. Now JT and Shinobi. What a powerbomb from JT! Holy hell! And JT Jason. JDD! And Colton saving Shinobi. JT now swings Colton around, and JT with Colton right on top of Shinobi with another JDD. Colton kicks out. Rich Swann with a big kick in the head. Cover on JT Jason now to eliminate Tatum from the mix. 2. JT is still in it. Now Rich Swann goes up to the top. JT out of the way. JT nogging him down. Colton goes for a kick. JT swings him around. And now Colton goes for that flying cutter. Blackstone dropped that suplex on the steps. Almost gets him there. JT. One more time. JDD on Shinobi. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. JT evening the playing field. It is 1 rep for each team left now. And Blackstone goes for a chokeslam. JT counters. Colton getting knocked back now, and JT driver. And from the lead, it might be to nothing. No, Colton's still in it. Colton spins JT out. JT is down now, and Colton going after. Oh, wait a minute, Colton. Feet on the ropes. 1, 2. JT kicked out. And Colton had his feet on the ropes. JT nogging back Blackstone. Clotheslines him down. JT cutting off Rich Swann. Now super kick. JT's getting on a roll. Everyone that moves is getting caught by JT. JT now getting Blackstone back to his feet. JT Jason. With Blackstone and taking him down with a Scorpion Death Drop-like move. Cover on Blackstone. 1, 2, 3. First team gone is NBR. Now JT Has Rich Swann and Colton Scribner coming at him from either side. Colton, here we go. JT sidestepped. Clothesline to Rich Swann. Colton knocked back. JT. Driver on the chair. JT driver. 1, 2, 3. Colton's gone. And JT and Rich Swann. It is down to Jadam and First Class. Winners get the claw of the Circus of Chaos at Zanzenega. JT lighting up Rich Swann. Now JT, clothesline across the back. Grabbing Rich Swann back to his feet now, and JT. We go, JT Jason, running the ropes. JT, what a Hurricane Rana! Knocks back Swann and JT. You can feel the desperation. You can feel the energy. JD. 1, 2, 3. Jadam are going to Zanzenega. What a war. Jadam have done it. Jadam are going to Zanzenega. JT and Tatum with the win. Tatum coming back out here. JT and Jadam are going to Zanzenega. One win away from being the LAW Tag Team Champions. All right, folks, coming up next, the LAW Tag Team titles are on the line. Making their way to the ring. Here come Quizmaster and Triton. Circus of Chaos. Making their way to the ring. So, here come their opponents. Here come Status Quo and Rhett Kushner of the Call League of Nations. So, let's do this. Status and Rhett have been a great set of tag team champions after taking over for Liam and Krim when they each went their own singles aspiration ways. But now, Status and Rhett against the Circus of Chaos. Triton of Phantom starting it out against Status Quo. Without any further ado, here we go. Status into a big clothesline, leveling Triton. Triton of Phantom, he's been... I'd say the Circus of Chaos has kind of been off their game as of late, and we're kind of seeing that already here. As Triton getting cornered immediately there. Now look, there's now Triton and Quizmaster. I mean, remember, they did win the TNA Tag Team titles back at Slammiversary earlier this season. They lost them not long after to Finn Juice at Under Siege. Now into the corner now. We go. Right hook. No, not right hook. Counted. Into the corner. Counter there from Rhett. Rhett Kushner now knocking back Triton the Phantom here. Rhett with the big kick in the head now. And Rhett Kushner, standing shooting star, knocks down Quizmaster. They get him back up to his feet now. And Quizmaster picked up by Rhett. Rhett Kushner now throws Quizmaster into the corner. Tag is made. Status Quo is in now. And Rhett and Status. Here we go. Super kick. And Rhett follows through. Pedigree. Quo drop kick there to Quizmaster. Bring him back up to his feet and Status. Knocks him into the ropes here. Status Quo with Quizmaster off the ropes. Collides with him. Kick now and Quizmaster collides in with that big knee strike there. Down goes Status. Now Status. Tagged in is Triton here, and Triton a Phantom entering the mix. Countered. Status Quo. Look back. Triton lifts him up. Hits him with a big spine buster. Takes him down into a cover. Status Quo is down. Kick out. Now Triton countering here. Status. Answering back. Status. Grabs onto him here. Status with Triton off the ropes. Big hip toss there, taking him down. Triton now getting picked back up to his feet here by Status Quo. And Status Quo. Death Valley Driver. Cover on Triton. Quizmaster with the save. Triton and Quizmaster. It seems like there's a little bit of almost... I'm trying to think of the right word here. It's like the two of them, despite the fact they've been working together for coming up on a year now of Circus of Chaos, it's like there's almost that little bit of their old rivalry starting to brew behind those eyes. Almost starting to feel like that, you're right. Rhett with the stomp to Triton. Rhett. Counted there by Triton now, and Triton a Phantom. Them up here, and Triton taking him down. Rhett goes down now, and Rhett. Triton going into the corner now. Oh, and Status! Status Quo taking the cheap shot there. As now Rhett knocking him back here. Has him. And eat defeat. Taking down Triton the Phantom. Rhett Kirshner up to the top rope. And now Rhett. Frog Splash into a cover on Triton. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, without much need for assistance, the Car League of Nations making short work of the Circus of Chaos. Triton and Quizmaster getting run through. It's the second time that's happened to them. It happened back on the night they lost the TNA tag titles, the Bullet Club. Back at, I believe, Victory Road or Under Siege, one of the two. They lost the tag titles on those night. On that night, it was only a matter of minutes before they lost there too. And now tonight, Triton and Quizmaster losing to Rhett and Status in a matter of minutes. So, Rhett and Status with the win. Oh, man, what's going on here? Clearly, this is not working. Clearly, it's time to go back to my roots. Oh my god, that's a blind question. That's Quizmaster's old henchman. Wait, there's Tech. Well, Don, this is the original trio of the Circus. They are just laying into trying to fan him right now. Tech and Flying Question. Dropping Triton and Quizmaster. Stop! Welcome back to the true Circus, LS11 universe. Let the fun begin. Find yourself some friends, Triton, because we will see you at Zanzenega in Anarchy in the arena. Well, folks, just like that, a huge match set. A huge match set for Zanzenega. The Circus versus Triton and whoever else he can pull out. Anarchy in the arena. Hard to believe it's happening, but now it is time for a fatal four-way elimination match. It is a fatal four-way elimination match. The winner challenges Rick C in 4 weeks' time at Zanzenega for the LAW World Championship. Out first, relentless Tanveer Badal makes his way down to the ring. Tanveer Badal steps up tonight, a fan favorite amongst the LS11 originals. Came back inside the Scorched Earth Rumble and made a name for himself. He had a great star-making performance in the 2025 Scorched Earth Rumble. Made a triumphant return. Didn't get the win in the 2026 one, but had a great showing. But now the man that eliminated an entire third of Scorched Earth 2026. That is right. Zajac making his way to the ring. This dude is so dominant, it's scary. He arguably should have been the United States champion after Zanzenega last year. Zajac marches down to the ring. Zajac has made his way down to the ring. Out next. It is just a monster fight tonight. Because out next, Giant Orion. Giant Orion. This is a man that was trained by Bandito over in AEW, one half of the AEW Tag Team Champions. Where does he even find this guy? Who knows? And finally, Calvin Tankman. Let's do this. Four-way elimination. Fatal four-way elimination. Go ahead. Let's say it. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. Monster fight. Zajac. What a German to Giant Orion. Tonveer rolls Zajac through though. This is going to be a demolition derby of a match, and you know Rick C is going to be watching it with bated breath. Rick takes on all challengers. That's one thing I've always admired about him as champion. Say what you will about the Call League of Nations. They are all fighting champions. They are all honorable champions, and they have yet to shy away from any challenges. So you know Rick is waiting with bated breath to see which of these fucking monsters he gets at Xandria. German from Tonveer. Tankman covered by Orion. Now Giant Orion. Zajac tries to launch at him now, and Zajac. Elbow strike here, Zajac. Midsection now, Zajac. Pounced by Orion. Calvin Tankman stomping the arm of Tonveer. Into a cover now. Now, Tankman. Wait a minute, Zajac. Holy shit! Zajac just flew over the top rope. Now Tankman. Oh, Zajac out of the way. Goes for the dive. Tankman out of the way. German suplex there. Taken down. Calvin Tankman. Now Zajac getting Tankman back to his feet here. Calvin Tankman thrown to the barricade. Big clothesline there. Tonveer taking down Giant Orion. Tonveer gets caught with the uppercut. And now Zajac getting Giant Orion back up, and Zajac. Look at the strength. Gut check from Zajac. Out of the ring there. There goes Tonveer Badal. And the clothesline countered. Calvin Tankman takes down Zajac. Do a cover now. One kick out from Zajac. No, wait a minute. Zajac, no. Tankman answers back. Remember, Tankman was one of the victims of Zajac in the Scorched Earth Rumble. He's got the shortest stature of all these guys, but he hits just as hard. He's got just as much mass to him. And Giant Orion pounces on Tonveer Badal. Calvin Tankman, the speed that a guy of that size has is terrifying as well. Zajac stalking Tankman. Zajac, spear! Levels Calvin Tankman with a massive spear on the floor. Tankman sent back into the ring now, and Zajac Then back up again now. Zajac clotheslines him. Zajac. They keep Tankman down now. Zajac. Looking back. Oh, wait a minute. Tanvia. Calvin Tankman rolling Zajac through off that distraction from Tanvia. No, kick out from Zajac. And now Tanvir going after Tankman. Who is that power slam? Tanvir caught with a clothesline by Tankman. Now Calvin Tankman has Tanvir Badal up. And suplex pile driver taking him down. 1, 2, no! Giant Orion entering the mix now. Tankman up on the shoulders of Zajac. Gut check! But cover now. Tankman down. 1, 2, no! Orion. Choke slam. Spear! Zajac with a spear to Orion. 1, 2. First elimination, no. Tanvir up to the top rope now. Tanvir Badal. For a double axe handle. Zajac. Rushes in at him. Tanvir Badal. Hold on. Tanvir. Jackhammer. Zajac kicks out. Tanvir Badal. Caught by Tankman now. Calvin Tankman. Powerbomb. Now Giant Orion with Calvin Tankman. Stun gun in the corner. Taking him down. Orion back into the ring now. Zajac knocking him back before he can use that chair. Zajac with Giant Orion. Throws him into Tanvir Badal, and Tankman is down in the corner as Zajac. Using Orion as a battering ram on Badal. Calvin Tankman now rolling Zajac through again. With a 1. Kick out from Zajac. Calvin Tankman sent off the rope. Tanvir Badal sent off the ropes by Giant Orion. Calvin Tankman gets Giant Orion up on the shoulders. Punches him in the back of the head. Uppercut there from to Calvin Tankman. Giant Orion gets caught now. Zajac now answering back. Counter for counter from the big man. And what a German there from Tankman. Tanvir rolling back into the ring. Calvin Tankman's got Tanvir Badal here. What a German to Giant Orion. Power slam to Tanvir Badal. Oh, Calvin Tankman. We go. Into the corner. Tankman. Sizing him up. That big clubbing blow to the back of the head from Tankman. Rolling over Tanvir now. Tanvir Badal is down. 2. No! Now Tankman slammed down by Zajac. Zajac, spear to Calvin Tankman. It's gonna be like hitting a brick wall. How the hell is everyone kicking out of everything? That is just how tough all 4 of these men are, I suppose. Everyone is just kicked out of one of their best shots. Frankensteiner there from Tanvir. We have yet to have a single elimination in this matchup. As now Giant Orion has Zajac. Zajac answering back. Zajac. Trying to grab Orion now. Orion's got him. Zajac. Spear to Giant Orion. 1, 2. Oh my god, we got an actual elimination. And now Tanvir up on the shoulders. Zajac. Gut check to Tanvir. 1, 2. We got another elimination. Tankman knocked back. Hits him with a back elbow. Zajac rolls out of the ring. Tankman. Bulldog on the floor. We are down to 2. Either Calvin Tankman or Zajac is going to Zanzenega 10. Spear! 1, 2, 3. Zajac is going to Zanzenega. Just like that, Zajac is going to Zanzenega. God help you, Rick. Good fucking luck. I think we'd have been saying that no matter which of these 4. Goliaths walked out of this one with the win. Good God. Zajac with the win. Main event coming up next. All right, folks. It is main event time here tonight. That is right. 8-man tag team action. The Bullet Club Gorillas from Raw making their way to the ring. Buddy Murphy, the LS11 Grand Champion, front and center. Sending his lead soldier, Tama Tonga, ahead of him, though. Bullet Club Gorillas looking to shut down the rally of Xandria Corver tonight. So, Bullet Club Gorillas are here. The LS11 Grand Champion. He's had a hell of a few days. Got knocked out of Lethal Lottery earlier tonight. And now, out next, the 2 men that have decided they're going to challenge for the TNA Tag Team titles at Zanzenega, at Final Resolution in just a couple of weeks' time. And also the man that will main event Zanzenega in just a month's time. Zanzenega, Chris Jericho, Y2Z make their way to the ring. So, Chris Jericho and Zanzenega making their way out to the ring. So, let's say his name. Oh, do you mean the European Champion and Tag Team Champion Joe Hendry? Joe Hendry, a double champion once again in his career here in the LS11 universe. Look at him go. Joe Hendry is on fire as of late in the LS11 universe. So, Joe Hendry has made his way down to the ring.
Whoa, what? Well, we were going to say they have a mystery partner tonight, but oh my god, we didn't have time to really talk about it. Holy shit! Really? It's the GOAT! John Cena is in LAW! John Cena teaming up with Xandria, Joe Hendry, and Chris Jericho against the Bullet Club Gorillas. Well, remember, John Cena essentially told Jay White, from here on out, I don't answer to you anymore. Anytime you breathe wrong, I'm going to be breathing down Bullet Club's neck, standing there, ready to take them down. And John Cena, the Retirement World Tour, comes to Los Angeles tonight. As Xandria grabs Tama Tonga, throws him into the corner. Cena with the shot to Tama. Remember, Cena and Hendry won the tag titles off Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa on Monday. Xandria and Jericho now with the tag. Using Tama Tonga to knock Hikuleo off the apron. And now Xandria and Jericho working together here, getting Tama Tonga back up. Here is Jericho, forearm strike. Enziguri knocking him down. Hendry is in. Buddy Murphy is in. It's on-site beef between these two, always and forever. Kick to the midsection. Buddy Murphy gets Joe Hendry up, and Buddy Murphy running powerbomb to Joe. Into a cover now. Kick out from Hendry. Hendry getting picked back up to his feet now. Buddy Murphy grabs a hold of him, pulls him in, has him up. Hendry's got the grand champion now, picks him up, and back body drop. Taking him down. Joe Hendry now, right hooks connecting to Buddy Murphy. Joe Hendry knocking the grand champ back here. Hendry with a clothesline. Joe Hendry now getting him back up to his feet here. Joe Hendry, no, kicked in the midsection. Murphy with the clothesline. Every one of these men, except for the Gorillas, of course, they'll probably be in his corner though. Every one of these men is going to be involved in a match of some kind of grand spectacle in just 3 weeks' time. That's right, Joe Hendry will face off with Bryan Danielson. John Cena main evented against Kenny Omega, and Xandria and Chris Jericho face one another in singles action. The Lionheart versus the King of the Universe, and Buddy Murphy defends the grand title against Uya Uemura. What a freak of nature there by Joe! Joe Hendry knocking back Buddy Murphy. This dream team here in the corner has just been doing all the damage as John Cena is in. And the WWE World Tag Team Champions working together here on LAW. Now John Cena dropping the elbow on Buddy Murphy. Taking him back up to his feet now. And John Cena with Buddy Murphy. No, Murphy counters. Sends off the turnbuckle. Cena goes down. Buddy Murphy taking him down now. Murphy's got Cena. Taking him back up to his feet now. And Cena lifted up. And suplexed there by Buddy. Buddy Murphy now picking Cena back up to his feet now, and Cena picked up Buddy. Kick to the midsection now from John. Pulls him in. Buddy Murphy with John Cena. Cena's got him up. Cena's got him down. Tama Tonga's back in. Uppercut to John Cena. Now Tama Tonga with John Cena. Goes for a kick. John Cena pulls him in. Scoops him up. Slams him down. Now Cena, here we go. One time only in LAW. 5 knuckle shuffle. Connecting to Tama Tonga. Tag is made to Chris Jericho. Now Jericho going down, ground and pound from the former LS11 Grand Champion. Jericho now gets Tama Tonga back up here, and Jericho spent a lot of time last season here in LAW. That he did. He became the LS11 Grand Champion here in LAW. It was honestly, hindsight, it was more fun than it had any right to be having him here on the roster. Now Jericho goes for him. Tama Tonga countering. Slamming down Jericho. Tama Tonga now tagging in Tonga Loa. The infamous one is in. Jericho now, big spinning heel kick there to Tonga Loa. And the infamous Tonga Loa getting knocked back now by Chris Jericho. Tonga Loa's got Jericho up, and Jericho taken down. Tonga Loa's got him now. Tonga Loa going into the corner. Goes Jericho in trouble. Jericho went for the big knee strike there. Did Tonga Loa. Jericho into Judas effect to Tonga Loa. Into a cover now. 1, 2. Tama Tonga with the save. Jericho now tags Joe Hendry in. Chris Jericho now. Joe Hendry is in, and Joe Hendry hits Tonga Loa. Pulls him in. Standing ovation. Taking him down. Cover. 1, 2. Buddy Murphy makes the save. And a cover tagged in now, and ZC is in. Then they're going to look into his shot on the infamous Tonga Loa. Diamond DDT into a cover. Hikuleo makes the save. Now Xander with Tonga Loa. Into the corner. Tag to John Cena. The GOAT is in. Cena and Xander taken down. Tonga Loa. John Cena. Here we go. John Cena. Hits it with a springboard clothesline. I never thought I'd see John Cena do that. And now John Cena with Tonga Loa. Attitude adjustment. And just like that, the Gorillas got dog walked. Absolute dog walking from Cena, Jericho, Hendry, and ZC. The Bullet Club Gorillas didn't stand a damn chance in this one. What a win this evening. John Cena, Joe Hendry, Chris Jericho, Xander Carver. Look at this. Xander sending a clear message to his Xandermania opponent there as he and Joe took out Murphy. Cena dished out that AA. What a dream team to get the win and the dub here tonight on LAW. Until next time, everybody, thank you all so much for watching this evening's edition. Thank you for watching Workin' for the Weekend. Until next time, we'll see you all tomorrow for ARW and Final Battle. I've been the Doctor, I've been Z number 3, and that was Universe.
Special thank you to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best place to support Xandria and all of his content across all channels. Join today for bonus content across every channel in the LS11 family. Yeah!